Manjeet ji, you have to start. Please unmute yourself.
Namaste, Sat Shri Akal ji. A very good evening to everyone. I, CM Manjeet Singh, welcome you all on behalf of Committee on Management Accounting of ICI in this very wonderfully designed virtual CPA meeting on Management Accounting Insights Emerging Business Trends. This VCM is being organized by Committee of Management of ICI and hosted by Sonipat branch of NIRC of ICI. Before we move ahead, I would like to invite CA Saraj Jain ji, Chairman of Sonipat branch of NIRC of ICI, for his welcome address. All over to you, Saraj ji.
Thank you, Manjeet ji. A very good evening to all of you. सोनीपत ब्रांच की तरफ से आप सभी का बहुत बहुत स्वागत है हमारे आज के वेबिनार में, जिसका नाम है मैनेजमेंट अकाउंटिंग इनसाइट्स एमर्जिंग बिजनेस ट्रेंड्स। ऑनरेबल चेयरमैन सीए चरणजोत सिंह नंदा जी, तो उनका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है, उनका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। उन्होंने हमारी ब्रांच को ये मौका दिया हम इस प्रोग्राम को होस्ट कर सकें। ऑनरेबल वाइस चेयरमैन सीए एनसी हेगड़े जी इन एब्सेंशिया, उनका भी बहुत बहुत स्वागत एंड थैंक यू। उन्होंने भी हमारी ब्रांच को मौका दिया आज के लिए। और हमारे आज के गेस्ट हैं सीए पिंकी मेहता जी, उनका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। एंड हमारे आज के गेस्ट स्पीकर डॉक्टर श्रीनी आर श्रीनिवासन जी, उनका भी बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। नाउ फ्यू वर्ड्स ऑन सीए चरणजोत सिंह नंदा जी। सीए चरणजोत सिंह नंदा जी इज अ सेंट्रल काउंसिल member in 2019-22. He is also chairman of the IASB, chairman of the Committee on Management Accounting, vice chairman of CPE, member on board of the 26th committee of the ICAI. He was the vice chairman of CSR committee, vice chairman of Banking, Financial and Services and Insurance committee. He is nominated on the IRDA steering committee for the implementation of risk-based capital regime. He was the member of Quality Review Board and was the Central Council member of the ICI from 2004 to 2016. He was the chairman of Committee on Internal Audit of the ICAI. He was the chairman of Member Empowerment Committee, was the member of SAFA, was the chairman of PEC, was the chairman of PDC, was chairman of Cooperative Committee of Cooperatives and NPO sectors, and he has represented on ICI on SEBI Committee on Disclosure on Accounting Standards. He was the member of Southern Asia Federation of Accountants Committee, was the chairman of CPE Education Committee, PRC, and Committee on Internal Audit of the Institute of Chartered Accountant of India. He has made the presentations on overview of IAS 12, IAS 18, overview of financial accounting and auditing standards, the business world of the 21st century and its demand on education for DPS society, AS 11, the way forward, overview of IFRS, capital markets in India, derivatives, future options, financial frauds, and means to combat them, recent trends in internal audit, presentation on overview of SOX, recent trends in corporate governance, SEZ opportunities, peer review, and overview of power sector finance, professional opportunities for chartered accountants, opportunities for CA in direct and indirect taxes. Words are less to express the achievements of Nanda sir. Over to you, Manjeet ji.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Now I would like to invite CA Nanda sir ji, very dynamic and worthy chairman of this committee, and also sitting Central Council member of ICI. So over to Sir Nanda ji.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to yet another enterprising session on Management Accounting Insights Emerging Business Trend. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an onerous responsibility that has been cast by the Honorable Presidency in Nihar and Jananu Saria by according me as the chairman of this very vibrant committee. Today, the keynote special address shall be given by CA Pinky Mehta, who happens to be the CFO of Aditya Birla Capital Limited, totally involved and engrossed into serving this profession at the larger perspective. Madam has over the years added value, and the best part which I would like to speak about her is that she has been contributing regularly to her alma mater. Whenever you speak to her, I called to her when I was in Jammu. She said, Mr. Nanda, I am busy on this date. You can take 12th, I'll be there. And the best part is there in person to address us all. I want to say only one thing, that people having the rare responsibility towards the alma mater, like Madam Pinky Mehta, ultimately ensure that the institutions in which they are members reaches to unprecedented heights. It is an onerous dream of all of us that our institute flag flies to the highest possible level. The speaker of the day, a very eminent speaker, Dr. Srini N. Srinivasan. I am told that he is a person who mesmerized the crowd by his sheer words. Yes, I am reminded of Rudyard Kipling, who said, "Words are the most influential drugs ever used by mankind." If you have that flair to make your concepts understood by other people, you need to be possessing exceptional skills, which I'm told Dr. Srini has in abundance. I'm thankful to Saraj Jain, my younger brother, who is the chairman of Sonipat branch, and C.A. Rajesh Arora, again my younger brother, who is the vice chairman of Sonipat branch. My nephew, C.A. Manjeet Singh, who is very effectively managing this entire show by way of acting as a moderator. It is always a teamwork, and let me tell you, the entire crowd which are glued to this session have given us tremendous encouragement to ensure that these programs happen. Before I go on to my keynote address, I would like to put across that we are very passionately working at the Management Accounting Committee and would request you all to please communicate to us the areas where you want more programs to be held. Ultimately, honing of technical skills will put us at a perspective where we start understanding certain other areas of practice or job where we may not have mentioned. So now, coming on to the presentation that has been assigned to me. Give me a second, I will just share that. 1 second, please. Is my PPT visible? Is my PPT visible, please?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
Great. So
Yes,
just to
yes.
give a prelude, yes, thank you. Just to give a prelude, that in its 7th decade of independence, India is now moving towards a major change, a transformation which would ultimately usher in benefits which are unparalleled. We are growing in multiple areas such as international trade, government stimulus, and an overall strong developed country, ultimately backed by a great technological front, which ultimately leads us to progress. You are aware that businesses have spent during the last few months due to pandemic, they have tried to work as much as they could to recover themselves from the impending losses. Please do not look at the bourses, because in the morning when you get up, you see the Japanese bourses en route. You see the Nikkei and Hensing, which is at its fifth all-time high. By the time you go on your breakfast table, BSE and NSE, the Indian benchmarks have opened, and they are again at their all-time high. By the time you go for your evening, by the time you go for your lunch, the European and Japan markets, CAC and DAX have opened, and by the time you retire to club in the evening, the American markets have opened, Dow Jones and Nasdaq, and all of them are all-time high. But let me tell you very candidly, they are all-time high because of liquidity, and we all very candidly can assess that normal businesses are not working as per their expectations. And we as management accountants have to work ahead and create such kind of movements that ultimately we are able to work in tandem with the thought processes. I will just discuss some emerging business trends. Global banking structure. Things have become so clear. Now the clearing and the working is even on the holidays. NEFT is being undertaken on holidays. There is a technological revolution. Everything is on technology. Look at GST. The entire GST now is on a technological ground. Moreover, if you go and look at faceless assessment, you see that things are all in new prepositions. Cashless payments. Payments have become so cashless. You can see that now credit and debit cards have a great way. NEFT, RTGS are things which move ahead. Paytm and Google Pay, Airtel Pay, They are all such areas, such modes which has ultimately stimulated the business practices and procedures. Artificial intelligence. When you speak about technology, artificial intelligence, blockchains, robotics, Internet of Things, cloud compounding. You can go and speak incessantly. You can speak about data analytics. So many things which have helped the business look at the data and create a system wherein that data is used for the benefit by the board. Edge compounding, the concept of bringing data storage and compute power closer to the end user, where the load and scalability is improved. Autonomous vehicles, yes, everything has become automatic now. Retail technology, e-commerce is growing at a substantial pace, and the articles which you get at the e-commerce is much lower in price, and the delivery is immediate with a buyback option if you don't approve within a certain time period. Blockchains, tracked bank ledger for e-commerce transactions. Yes, your entire transaction is ultimately captured by way of blockchains. Drone delivery, again a new area. Yes, drone delivery, robotics, they have changed the entire world, and it encompasses so many benefits of emerging trends. Number one, they have removed location and availability restrictions. They are all buyers, sellers, wholesalers, retailers. They are all on one platform, and they can transact business at that platform. And therefore, when they are on one platform, it has eliminated a loss of overhead costs, save time and money, and therefore the consumers are able to get in a very effective manner goods at more cheaper prices, services at more cheaper prices. There is convenience of delivering products straight to the customer's front door within a time span which is well defined. Valuable insights about customers' buying behaviors and interests, which gives research a great impetus, and that impetus can be resonated to create value and worth for the entire consumer sector. The resources, again, there are resources which are a part of the entire team. That synchronization of the resources and movement, again, is creating a lot of benefits. What are the major factors that drive emerging trends? Number one, globalization. Yes, world has become a global village. If I want to buy something from anywhere, you can buy it. Liberalization and freedom of trade, goods, services, technology, capital, very good. So now everything is moving on a zero error platform. Free trade, lesser restrictions, and reduction in government procedures. Repatriation of money has become easy to different zones. Very, very important. Geographical and global transfer of technology has ultimately created such infrastructure, robust infrastructure scenarios wherein proper working can be done, and the ultimate beneficiary is the consumer and the industry, which is able to effectively service whatever it creates without no aging losses. So, in order to conclude, I would like to say that we need to focus on decentralized solutions. We need to be taking the winning leap, and we should carry. And as management accountings, it has given us immense opportunities. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we can work in tandem to create a greener pasture for us to either be in employment or for consulting or audit purposes. India is a wide nation, with different ethnic, linguistic, geographical subdivisions, and therefore different solutions are being purported for different ideas, and more importantly, local capabilities can be used at larger perspective. Corporations and entrepreneurs also are in capacity building propositions so that they work with decentralized policy and administration. Ladies and gentlemen, I can only tell you one thing very candidly, that it is a great area for all of us to work. The entire system, for people who understand technology, people who understand systems, people who understand how you're all aware that cyber security can only be tackled by cyber realization. So all of us need to know this and move ahead towards a greater perspective wherein we could realize the goals which have been purported to us. Not taking much of your time, I am also very keen to listen to Madam Pinky Mehta, who by her sheer ideas would change the entire perspective and ensure that you go home more enlightened. So, ladies and gentlemen, over to Madam Pinky Mehta. But before that, I would request Mr. Manjeet to call her. Mr. Manjeet, the dice is all yours. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for wonderful information. So now I would like to invite CA Pinky Mehta ji for special address to us. Pinky Mehta ji is a Chief Financial Officer of Aditya Birla Capital Limited, the holding company of financial services business of Aditya Birla Group. Prior to this, he was the CFO of Aditya Birla Nuvo Limited from 2015 to 2017. Pinky ji is a qualified chartered accountant with 32 years of diversified experience. She joined the Aditya Birla Group in 1991 to become the first woman officer in the group. As a key member of finance team of ABNL for about 2 decades, she handled many portfolios and made major contributions in the area of taxation, MIS, accounts, legal, and secretarial. She has played an active role in the area of demergers, merger and acquisition since 1998, with demerger of Cement, joint venture with Sun Life for life insurance business, acquisition of Madura Garments, Transberg Michaels, Apollo Sinduri. She has handled many complicated tax issues and has mastered in intricacies of tax laws. She has led the management service division of the Aditya Birla Group for 5 years from 2010 to 2015 and has executed many high impact projects aimed at achieving commercial excellence, knowledge integration and future forecasting, and leveraging cost synergies and competitive advantage. Under her leadership, MSD expanded its services to new geographics and new business overseas, including pulp and fiber, trading overseas, spinning, acrylic fiber and carbon black in North America, China, Southeast Asia and Africa. She has also expanded MSD services to new areas such as renewable energy, GST, benchmarking, logistic roadmap, etc. In her role as Chief Financial Officer of ABNL, she completed the demerger of Madura Garments to Pantaloons Fashion and Retail Limited, creating the largest fashion and lifestyle company in India in the listed space under the name of Aditya Birla Fashion and Retail Limited. She has also played a key role in the merger of ABNL with Grasim Industries Limited, followed by the listing of Aditya Birla Capital Limited. She became the first woman CFO of an Aditya Birla Group company in recognition of her versatile ability to handle multiple roles and accepting new challenges. She has been bestowed upon the following awards: the Chairman's Award for Exceptional Contributor in 2008, the Chairman's Award for Accomplished Leader in 2016, the CACFO Women Award by the Institute of Chartered Accountant of India in the year 2016, Finance Leader of the Year Award in 2020 from ET Prime. So over to ma'am. Please share some valuable information.
Welcome, madam.
Thank you.
Welcome, Pinky. Welcome.
Nandaji, and thanks, Manlijit. I think it was a very long introduction, but okay. Greetings to the professionals. A very kind evening, a very good evening to all of you. I'm glad to address you at this forum. Many thanks to the ICSI committee for considering me and give me this wonderful platform to interact with you all and put forward my views. Let us now begin with the session on Management Accounting Insights, Emerging Business Trends. Now let me quote that Socrates has said that the secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old but on building the new. In life, change is inevitable. In business, change is vital. Change is the heartbeat to growth. Adapting to changes and emerging business trend is prerequisite and the only secret recipe to keep the business growing and rewarding. On the onset, I would like to say that new generation of employees is forcing organizations to rethink how work is done. The rise of the big data is providing business leaders with access to more information than ever before. And globalization has opened up the new opportunities as well as new risks for businesses. All the above dynamism has resulted in the new business trends, few of which I would like to touch base during my talk. Now let's discuss on the emerging business trends. What are the emerging business trends? digital transformations, personalizations and the customer experience, artificial intelligence, fintech companies, big data analytics, cloud accounting, and cybersecurity. Now let's take up one on the digital transformation across the businesses. With technology being integrated everywhere and considering the changing business landscapes, digital transformation has a lot to offer this year. Charles Darwin has rightly said, it is not the strongest of species, but the most intelligent that survive is the one that is most adaptable to change. The above aptly applies to the business. COVID-19 has forced the companies to take a radical steps to adopt the technological advancement. The industry is witnessing the continued and aggressive focus on digitizations and the adoptions of the new and emerging technologies to bring in operational efficiencies, deliver superior customer experience, and customer acquisitions and onboarding. Now let's touch base on the personalization and the customer experience. Data has become the new raw material for businesses. Personalizing the customer experience is becoming essential to retain the customers. Big companies have been watching this trend closely, and some of the largest brands are investing in personalized customer experience. Companies are offering customers a seamless and the personalized experience to transact across their product. Now let's touch base on the artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is an advanced computer system that can stimulate human capabilities based on predetermined set of rules. Artificial intelligence has grown to become an intrinsic part of the world's economy. And the artificial intelligence and the machine learning have left the realm of science fiction books and now helps brands engage and interact with the customers. It will act as a game changer and will lead to the increased client personalizations and overall service use convenience. Many insurance companies have rolled out conversational applications, chatbots, for handling claims. Through these, they provide the right insurance product to their customers, which leads to customer delight. In financial service sector, it will be used to provide clients with a real-time tailored financial recommendations, thereby ensuring a smooth experience. Further, it has also helped to predict the client behavior, performing better risk management, reduce fraud, and identifying the industry trends and analyzing competition. Now let's talk something about the emergence of the fintech companies. The fintech companies are the latest trend which is reshaping the entire banking and the financial sector by bringing revolutionary change in the traditional models. Fintech and financial technologies indeed a disruptive force in this sector. These companies are specialized in developing technology solutions that help companies to manage the financial aspects of their business like new software, application process, as well as the business model. Many banks and insurance companies have tied up with these fintech companies in their growth journeys. Now let's talk about the big data and analytics. Nowadays, many companies use advanced analytics and technology to efficiently extract the value insight from the data and leverage those insights to improve the strategic decisions. Today, business consider information as a valuable commodity, and its availability in the large amount can help sorry for the interruption. Can help in learning and making changes that can bring success. Data analytics is a professional opportunity for chartered accountants to use their skills in data analytics to help the organizations to identify the new opportunities of growth. Now let's take a cloud accounting. Storing data on the remote servers that can easily be accessed from anywhere has loosened geographical restrictions. Once the data is entered into the cloud, it can be retrieved and used anywhere in the world, whether in office or home or while traveling. As social distancing becomes a new norm, companies are looking at the ways to adopt the remote working. Organizations have already started re-engineering business process. They are moving from data and applications from on-premise to cloud and automating the workflows to reduce the dependencies on paper documents and are trying to do digital. Cloud computing is evolving and is useful to even medium and small businesses. Now, let's speak on the cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is already important. It will become even more significant for the companies and the regulators in owing to the changing threat landscape. It is imperative for an organization to ensure that their IT assets are secure and data is efficiently protected and managed. Companies are using the cybersecurity measures to shield themselves against such threats. And they are user awareness program, encryption, backup, password management, virtual private networks. Chartered accountants should understand the cybersecurity risk and its impact on business. Now let's debate on that what is better, artificial intelligence or a human intelligence. So recent artificial intelligence achievements imitate human intelligence more closely than before. However, machines are still the way beyond that human brains are capable of doing. The ability of the humans to apply the acquired knowledge with a sense of logic, reasoning, understanding, learning and experience is what makes us stand out. Human intelligence is empowered by guided learning and mentoring, irrepressible by artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence should be augment the human intelligence, not replace it. People and artificial intelligence both bring different abilities and strength to the table. Now let's discuss that how can a human intelligence work with the artificial intelligence to produce augmented intelligence? Recent advance in the information technology and in artificial intelligence requires more coordinations and between human and technology. We must incorporate natural human intuitions, instincts and reflexes in these AI machines. This issue will become increasingly relevant when AI system becomes more advanced and more deployed with higher degrees of autonomy. Now, what is the role of the professionals in the emerging business trend? Couple of decades back, when computers and electronic data processing were making inroads to the businesses, many were skeptical about their use and potentials. At that time, nobody would have imagined modern day concept, tools and technologies. While emerging business trends, an accountant needs to equip themselves in newer skills to remain relevant and useful in future. Professional accountants need to acquire knowledge and skills in the areas of artificial intelligence, robotic process automations, big data and analytics, cloud accounting, and cyber risk management. Increased use of AI and machine learning will allow chartered accountants to focus more on decision-making process rather than on data gathering and manual process. Repetitive tasks can be performed through use of new technology. When used as a part of the financial planning and analytics, machine learning can be used to analyze data to define or redefine data models using for forecasting. Now, how all these things can be used in audit? Nowadays, auditors are using robots in their professional practice for streamlining the processes involved in their work. Auditors can perform 100% audit of the client's entire general ledger data using automated tools. Also, the automated tools can perform the variety of analyses and provide an extensive list of exceptions for the auditors. Based on the validations and invalidations of the exceptions, the machine derives the pattern for the auditor conclusions and reciprocates the same patterns in the similar situations. So let me sum up that we as a professional need to gear up and adapt to the much changing business scenario and upgrade ourselves to effectively and efficiently contribute to the business growth. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Pinky ma'am, for your wonderful words and for sharing us with your wonderful experience. So now I would like.
Very enlightening, madam. Very scintillating. I should say, great presentation. Really enlightening. Thank you. Thank you so much, madam.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to share my thoughts.
Always there, madam. We are obliged. Manjeet ji, the dice is all yours. Dr. Srini has also come. Welcome, Dr. Srini. Welcome.
Pleasure, sir.
So I would like to invite our today's eminent speaker, Dr. Sarini R. Srinivasan ji. Dr. Sarini R. Srinivasan is currently an associate professor in the area of strategic management and retail marketing at Jamna Lal, Bajaj Institute of Management Studies, Department of Management Studies, Mumbai University. He holds in PhD degree in management from Mumbai University. His area of interest inter alia strategic management, international marketing, retail shoppers behaviors. He has more than 60 years of experience in corporate and academics. He is a member on the advisory board of Journal of Business Retail and Marketing Business Management, Journal of Development Research. He is the editor-in-chief of Journal of Indian Retail. He has received many awards in recognition of his academic excellence from Higher Education Forum, Rajiv Gandhi Award from Indian Solidarity Council. He has also authored 3 textbooks, namely Mall Management, Strategic Retail Management, and Cases in Retail Management. He has published many articles, research papers, case studies in national and international journals, magazines, and newspaper of repute. He is consulted by many organizations in the area of strategic marketing and retail strategies. So over to Dr. Srinivasan ji.
Thank you, Manjit Singh.
Thank you.
Thank you, C.A. Nanda ji, C.A. Sarabjit Jain ji, and Pinky Mehta ma'am, and Surinder Pal. It's my absolute pleasure to interact with the topic. The beauty when you come as a third speaker, Nandaji exactly hit the nail. He put the 10 bullet points. In fact, I never expected the way he made a short and sweet presentation. Sir, I really appreciate that. In fact, I attended your earlier session too when we were inaugurating our CA program with JBIMS. It was instrumental to
Thank you.
initiate the program.
Thank you, Dr. Srini. You are an excellent speaker. I also try to make presentation. Thank you.
That is something interesting. And now I have to talk about Pinky Mehta ma'am. And she talked about fantastic about when you observe the word, she made very interesting word like reinventing business model. In fact, those subjects now I'm teaching in a couple of IIMs. We started the course on how to reinvent your business model. And even though it is short and sweet presentation, now I'm going to extend it for an hour time. It's very interesting when you talk about emerging trends in business. Before getting to the topic, now we are in the, we experienced last 2 years something different. I'm an hardcore marketing strategy guy with a positive mind. That's what I strongly believe. If you talk about GM, company like CNN, Uber, Airbnb, GE, IBM, Disney, HP, and you can keep on, number will keep on increasing, including Microsoft, FedEx. All these companies have some uniqueness. If anyone, actually normally I do interactive session, but today it is something like I'm a chief guest keynote speaker, so it will be a one-way communication. Probably I'll get a chance to interact questions at the end. So I mentioned almost 10 to 12 companies' name. These are all world-class companies. But all the companies have some common uniqueness. Anybody could able to spot it out what was the uniqueness? Anybody could able to highlight that? CNN, GN, Uber, Airbnb, GE, IBM, Disney, FedEx, HP, Hyatt, Microsoft. All these companies have one common uniqueness. Because these are all the world-class companies started at a turbulent time. Either we can call in a CA language, recession, slowdown, meltdown, whatever you name it. These are all the companies started during turbulent time. I'm wondering now, last 2 years COVID. In fact, Nandaji also talked about this is a great time where every company were started and many business are in trouble. Some businesses took opportunity to elevate their business in a better way. During COVID time, I see many companies could able to reinvent their business model and change their complete business trends. They took it as an opportunity. Completely trends were changing. For one of the classic example I would like to quote, this company, when this guy was working with, Cisco WebEx, gentleman working with WebEx, and WebEx also taken over by Cisco. It's a startup. But when he started the company in 2013, I think not only me, none of the people in the academician or corporate world, 90% people doesn't know there is a company like a Zoom. Nobody thought of it. But when it was started, today the company valuation reached to few billion. Somehow I find Indian companies couldn't able to scale up the way other companies were. We have a very good companies, 100-year company listed in BSE and NSE, 100-year plus old, few thousand employees. But if you see the turnover to reach to that billion, it takes how many years? Probably you might be knowing it. You can do self-research, you can understand that. I don't want to name the companies, but you can see many of the company to reach billion company, it takes few decades, almost 50 years, 60 years. But today many companies started, so-called they all became unicorn. Maybe within the period they all became unicorn club, few thousand crores. And today if we talk about Zoom, very interestingly, between 1 year, 19 to 20, during that lockdown period, their customer base increased to 300 plus times. Year on year grew. Almost 2 plus billion revenue. And one of the app which is grown to aggressive. And their customer base increased to 80,000 customers before lockdown. And after the lockdown, it has reached to close to 4.5 lakh customers. And if you see the product line, length, width and depth, you will not find that much. That is something interesting you can learn from that companies, right? When the company was doing business 300 million in 18, but if you see the company in 2020, it is reached to 2.6 billion. And it is a profitable company too. 600 million, they do business. That's why today we're going to talk about something interesting. In general, I'm not talking about, in fact, everybody, many jargons today must be heard it from both the speakers. These are all reality. Whether you talk about fintech companies, whether you talk about blockchain, artificial intelligence, drone, almost these are all the trends are happening. But before getting to that, as I'm a hardcore marketing guy, I strongly believe how the trends were changing. That's what we talk about, emerging business trends. Customers are same. Only thing, the trends were changing. For an example, the medium and method is changing. For example, earlier also I loved to listen songs. Today also I listen songs. But the medium is changed. Earlier used to be a transistor. Now it is replaced by paradigm shift FM radio. But today most of the people wish to hear the song. iPad. iPad to people move to iPod. Intellectual portable oval disk by Apple. I talk about 4 or 5 companies. See that how the companies transform. Apple is the company in late 90s was bankrupt. Many people doesn't know that. And many people, if you see anywhere in the world, out of 10 people, 9 people says, wow, Apple is an innovative company in the world. I wish to know what all the innovation they have done it. In fact, they are a very clever company who can able to scale it up the business better. They know how to differentiate the product better and they know how to present the product to the way customer likes it. What they have done great in iPod, but entire world come to know iPod. Wow, Apple has launched iPod. It's a wonderful music device called Nano, this much size. You'll have 1,000 songs. People enjoyed it. Obviously, in the earlier days, Sony has done through Walkman. But the real beauty about it, Apple is not a first mover advantage in that music device. They launched between 2003, if I'm not mistaken. But if you see the reality, in early 2000, in US, there are 2 companies, they already made the product similar to iPod. It is called Kaba, Geo, Rio. There are 2 brands, CABA, and the both brands were launched. Those nobody knows, entire world. The products were failed. But when Apple launched it, it became overwhelming response. The 150 billion turnover in just 2003 to 10, if you talk about. An Indian company couldn't able to scale it the way that these brands, whichever I'm mentioning, shorter period. Out of that 50% sales come through that small device called iPod. What made iPod to become success? Because they used the product concept called Gillette. Either Apple is not first one to do that, either in a product or combination of the technology. What did the Gillette concept do? The Gillette, they did blade and razor concepts. That, the strategy what they use. What is blade and razor strategy? We give blade lower price, razor at the premium price. There is a fixed cost and variable cost. So that people can buy a premium razor and they can only replace the blades. What a fantastic concepts. How Apple has done that? Same thing. They took the iPod as a fixed expense. Their variable expense is iTunes Music. Because today the customer paradigm shift. I'll tell you what is that. How they understood the customer pulse. That's what very important. Whatever you change the technology. Technology is the enabler. Technology can't replace company. This will help to that human being values and how human will take it as it. How iPod has took it over very cleverly. Earlier days we buy Sony Music or BMW or Time Series Gulshan Kumar. You buy entire audio cassettes or CD or DVD players or Blu-rays. You will have 15 songs. We don't enjoy all the 15. In the entire cassette you will find 1 or 2 interesting. Obviously people go to the specific song and listen. And iTunes said if you like the song you only pay for it. You don't need to buy entire music. The concept was fantastic. This concept were not only used by Gillette, Apple also started. After Apple used, many people in the world tried to use it in a different form. But the nomenclatures were changed. Earlier printer were expensive, toner were cheaper. Today they made printer as free, toner as little bit minus cost. Entire India we are experienced of mobile. SIM card we used to pay few hundred rupees. When Reliance came, they used bite and hook strategy. Something new concept, right? What is bite and hook? Very interesting. Within 4 years, this company could able to acquire 38 crore customer in the world. And probably you wonder why Facebook should invest for less than 10% stake for 45,000 crores. During the recession, I don't call recession, during the lockdown period, this company could able to accumulate more than 1.40 lakh crore in just matter of less than 2 months, 45 to 60 days. I have written a case why Facebook invest in Jio. Interestingly, that is listed in Harvard Business School also. The case is available in Harvard now. The case is published. Facebook, why they are investing in Jio? And Jio never till today, they never talk about it as a telecommunication company. They are not in the business of telecom. Because whatever we use the jargon, all the things, Jio is in the process of doing it. Recently, they are planning to get into global also. Netherlands, they are going to buy Tika. One more company they plan to acquire. How the company could able to grow because of that company. Yes, madam is also there from Aditya Birla. You know the history. How n number of merger and acquisition happen. One of the credit goes to Reliance Jio. Otherwise, have you ever thought in your life rural brand merging with the national brand with the premium? That is what an idea Sergi moved into Vodafone. Both the brands became one, and Airtel. Today, if we talk about all over India, only 3 brands. Hope now you can understand that what we are discussing about. Today, when you talk about, there are complete paradigm shift is happening. Right? I'm not too much elder to say that, but the inconvenient truth is our buying behavior is changing. You can see that is called generation gaps. In fact, if you see earlier days, if you want to buy an apparel, I'll go a little bit about lighter side of reality of marketing. Earlier days, if you want to buy apparel, 90% people, those who are a little bit of a comfortable, financially strong, they go for the brands. I'm talking about in 60s and 80s. And there are only limited brands. There is no brand, most of the products available. 90% people who stitch the marriage suits because they feel complete man when they stitch the suit from Raymond. And it is occasional product. Normally, if you see, under Grasim, there is a Siaram. Park and View. That's it. And there is a brand called S. Kumar's school uniform. If you want apparel, can you name any other brands? Maybe you can say Cambridge, S. Kumar's, Kumar shirts. I'm talking about in the 80s. Is there any brand apparel you get an option to buy? Branded one? No. Because earlier days, the choices available to the customers. I gave one example about apparel. You can go to shampoos, right? Shampoo is the one category I like it a lot because, in fact, the LinkedIn profile little bit outdated. I have to update. I am an author of more than dozen of books. I am writing a book on Indian business history. Shampoo is a Sanskrit word which is available in Vedic. That's why HUL also took the brand, right? Lakme. Lakshmi became Lakme. And if I talk about earlier days, if I want to use shampoo, hardly entire India has 3-4 brands. First thing, there is no category called shampoo in a commercial language. It started at late. Then we had a Clinic Plus, largest selling shampoo. Then we have a Chick shampoo from Chennai because that brand is from Kavin Care. C.K. Ranganathan, fond of his father. So he launched a shampoo on his father's name. Chinni Krishnan became Chick shampoo. Lakshmi became Lakme. And I don't think is there any other brands. There are one brand in Chennai called Ponds. They used to come shampoo like a Pond shampoo. And today, how many shampoo do you have? Only 5 brands? When you talk about today's apparel, really do you have only 5 apparel brands? Today, the number of brands available to us, multiple choices. Today, we have apparel for party wear, formal wear, casual wear, ethnic wear. Every company has certain presence into this. I'm sure Pinky Ma'am company contributed more to the apparel on branded. Credit goes to that company also. All English names belongs to one company. Most of the brands owned by one company. The way BBK International owns almost all the brands in India. Many people doesn't know that. Oppo, Vivo, OnePlus, Realme. We differentiate with the brand. All 4 brands owned by the same company. बच्चों लोग अलग है, पापा एक ही है. If we talk about the brands like Nestle, owns the brand L'Oreal and Garnier. One company, these brands literally competes. Probably we'll have a separate session on it, right? How to create a competition within our own companies. Today the trend is changing. Across the world, this is the trend now. Today, if we talk about in eyewear, it is listed in New York Stock Exchange. One company manages 60% of the brand in the world, owned by one company. And we differentiate, wow, this is a brand. But actually, company owned by same. And today, what's happening in apparel? There is a one difference. Earlier days, the availability of time and the choices to the customer. We had more time, but the choices are limited. But today, what's happening? But in technical, we have only 24 hours. But today, what's happening? That earlier we had a lot of time. Television also only one television, Doordarshan. And today, the number of channels available to us, 800 plus channels. Probably 400 plus channel only on news. I was wondering, I can tell you in writing, very interesting. You know how many number of newspapers available in India, regional, whatever you name it, registered? If I tell you, you will get shock of your life. More than 1 lakh newspapers. Whatever I said, you can cross check it in Google. Because we don't believe people today believe Google Baba. That also changed in the trend. Irrespective of who said immaterial, people love to check the Google as a source. More than 1 lakh. And earlier, when you were a kids, Doordarshan will have only 3 channels. All program, few program meant for kids. But today, if you go television channel within kids, there is a TV called Baby TV. The Baby TV customer doesn't watch Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network doesn't watch Jetix. Within kids, how many channels? Check it out in Google. Very interesting. Earlier days, there is no sports channel. I do remember. Chitragar, they will cut. Rangoli, they will cut. On the time, they put the matches. One television channel accommodate all. But today, within sports channel, cricket के लिए 10 आ गया. Football के लिए 5. Sony में if you go, there are number of 10s, 1 to 10. So why I'm telling you this? Today, the problem with customers, what is the problem? हमारा पास टाइम नहीं है. कुछ भी बोलो पहले बोलते क्या सर हमारा पास टाइम नहीं है, मुझे शैम्पू नहीं चाहिए. फिर मेरा क्या चाहिए? भाई मेरा प्रॉब्लम शैम्पू में नहीं है, मेरा प्रॉब्लम डैंड्रफ. So I don't want shampoo, I need head and shoulder. If I want to sell my head product, I have to show the shoulder because I don't have time to think. I want to buy the shampoo, Pantene, hair fall. My problem is not with, you can see any Bollywood actors, they have one problem in the hair. Hair strengthening, hair fall, hair straightening, hair splits. But probably you might be looking like it's like a joke or comedy, but reality, companies are genuinely spending time to reinvent themselves to create the products. Today, if you want to buy an apparel, every company is spending a time, what type of apparel I want to give it to my customer. Today, customer doesn't have time to see. And today, what's happening is, earlier, shortage of product to multiple choices of product. Today, if you want to buy a shampoo, 100 plus brands. If you want to television, 100 plus channel. If you want to newspaper, 100 plus. Now we don't know what one to choose now. Earlier, scarcity, limited product. See that there is a trend changes. Then you will ask the question, sir, how it will have impact? What Uber is doing? What Ola is doing? Today, you don't need to buy a car. Within 5 minutes, there are 10 people standing at your doorstep. Within 5 minutes. What is it? Scarcity. Earlier days, going in a car, it's a luxury. And today, it has become what? Scarcity to surplus. We are moving towards the economy, surplus economy now. In fact, you are going to find this. All chartered accountants will have a fantastic time. You see 10 years, 20 years loan banking business. Madam also talking about that banking. Uday Kotak is also our alumni. When he happened to come to JB, he was sharing one of the examples. Earlier days, the power of the bank, the strength of the bank, number of branches. When you have more number of branches, I will have more number of customers. When you have more number of customers, more number of deposits. That's why the banking businesses talk about the growth. Probably it could be one of the reasons Kotak Bank took ING Vaishya. I have written a case also published in Case Center in UK. Maybe you can connect me in LinkedIn later. I'll share all the contents. I do write regular columns. After took over the brand, n number of mergers happening in every industry. When the industry is matured or stabilized, these things happen. They show the ad. Kanyakumari to Kashmir, Kolkata to Mumbai, you will find Chennai mein ke Kotak Bank. Now, you ask yourself. I'm sure if I ask you how many people are having a bank account, it's a ridiculous question. Today, everybody has 2-3 accounts. But still, how many people have you been to the branch more than 3 times in last 3 months? Unless if you are not working in bank. My request, please do research because I'm a research-based faculty. I get it almost 11 PhDs awarded. The reason why I'm telling you this, do research. How many people are going to branch, especially youngsters? Forget about others. You ask yourself. I still remember when I was a child, I used to go to the branch. To deposit the bank, there is a queue. In fact, there is a big mistake if I do one thing. You know what was it? If I don't take statement in the passbook. After entry, I have to take a passport entry. The passbook I'll have to stand in queue and bring. If I don't do, entire transaction doesn't complete. And tell me today, how many people are checking you get every month statement on your email. Tell me genuinely how many people are really checking it. Unless and if you don't file for income tax return, is there any issues or challenges? Because even though I said you are not using a banking product too much, Actually, that is not a reality. In fact, today, I know exactly how much money I have it in my bank every second. Even if I do 10 rupees transaction in Google Pay or any payment gateway, next second I get my message. How many amount is credited or debited. So now what will be the future of the bank then? Still my conventional banking is going to be the future, where I'm going to have a physical branch of 1500 square feet with 2 cash counters, with a manager, with a assistant manager, with the security, with the ATM. Take my word, the near future, the complete banking structure is going to change. That's what happened with telecommunication. The earlier days, there is a mobile gallery, mobile showroom, there is a mobile stores. Today, how many mobile stores? If anybody, I don't know how many people are attending today's class. Manjit Singh ji, any idea how many people are there today? Virtually, physically? Okay. So, how many people are today buying a mobile in the storeroom today? Anybody can say, sir, I buy mobile only in showrooms. Except Apple. Today, even Apple customer love to buy from the showroom, but even that sales also not more in India. 90% people buying through online. And there are guys who invested in the mobile in the physical store, today became bankrupt. BPL became below the poverty line. There is a Virgin stores, mobile store. Suviksha. I don't know, whoever started mobile stores, today the stores are vanishing. None are the people ready to buy. And those stores used to sell only accessories. Bluetooth and all. That also today became online. So entire today, if you go to earlier days, there is a customer service center, high-end operation, premium, luxury, and today everything became online. Completely the business model is changed. How airline has changed their ticketing system, the conventional to today. How the aggregators came into the picture. Very interesting. See that these are all happening. You know why? More number of segments are come, more number of customers are identified. I still remember one more example. It is not only happening in technology, in banking, finance and all. Even our day-to-day life, culture, habit. I still remember earlier days yoga, so-called yoga, restricted to certain people, certain community, certain age. Right or wrong? Normally yoga is not done by everybody. People above 60, certain religion only they do, certain community. And go to Amazon, what Shini sir said, right or wrong. And today, earlier also, if you want to buy a yoga and learn, very limited choice. Either you have to go to Rishikesh or you have to meet some senior people. There will be no many yoga trainers also. Even if you want to read book, there is no book available, very limited books. And today, if you want to read or learn yoga, first thing people ask, sir, what type of yoga I would like to learn? Go to any yoga teacher. They'll say, sir, what does it mean? No, sir, there are yoga is different, for male is different, female is different. Then there is yoga for kids. Then, okay, fine, I would love to join. No, they'll say, you want to learn morning yoga or evening yoga? Because both are different. If you are a pregnant lady, further separate yoga. Very interestingly, I don't know how many people are having pets. Go to Google what I said. Everything you will find it in Amazon book. Huh? Many publisher gets more money by selling yoga books. There is a new concept called Doga. You know what is Doga? Yoga for dogs. And whoever has the pets, they do walking because of their work. Because dogs also today get obesity, sugar, BP, pressure and all. Today trend is changing. It is inconvenient truth. Again, where I am marching towards, please understand, I am exactly focusing on, earlier we had a lot of time. When you have a lot of time, we had a limited choice. And in that what happened, we have a product also very limited or average or basic product. I'm coming to the point, very interesting. Please check it out. I'm moving to the next level. Earlier we had a lot of time, limited choice with the product, and the product what we want, we need only core product. For example, if you want apparel, shirt, मेरा अच्छा shirt चाहिए, बस okay, I'll be more happy. I'm very much worried about the color, design and price, not more than that. And today are we purchasing shirt based on this parameter? No, I'm purchasing a shirt, not just a shirt. My product should be remarkable product. Then you will ask the question, sir, what is remarkable product? My shirt is eco-friendly. My shirt made up of bamboo material, recycled material. And today my shirt doesn't have any button into this. There is no thread into this. Entire is made up of without ironing. The shirt will fit. I don't know how many people knows. Anybody knows Ralph Lauren? They launched a shirt. You know what is the special about the shirt? If we wear the shirt, it talks about your BMI. That shirt will talk to our Fitbit. If you have a mobile phone with the technology, Apple, that Ralph Lauren talks to Apple. Assume if you are getting any BP, pressure, some slight mild attack, 5 minutes before the body changes, no, you get a message on your mobile and the message can be transferred to your wife or your family doctor. And who's doing it? Not a medical company. It is done by Ralph Lauren. Check it out. I'll come to the point later. So, earlier days we focus only a product. And today, I don't need a car. अरे कार तो सबके पास है. फिर आपको क्या चाहिए? Internet inside. MG Motors ले लो, and 90% people MG Motors doesn't know. Owners of MG Motors himself doesn't know it is a Chinese brand. Because people believe if it is MG, Moraj Carriage means a British brand. The way Aditya Birla has all the English brand, right? We are always fond of English. Alan Solly, Louis Philippe, Van Heusen, Peter England. All brands owned by Indian companies, right? Even there is a BlackBerry. Not a mobile. Huh? There is a Morgan clothing firm, Cartcover use the brand, Matunga has a BlackBerry suits. When you have English name, we love it. And today we don't want just core product. Please understand that. Very interesting. I'm moving completely different topic. See, change the trends in business. Earlier we need only a basic product. I'm happy with Maruti 800. I'm happy with the small car. That is India's largest selling. But today I don't want small car. Sorry. I need the car which should have multiple technology. I don't want a basic product. It is happening in everywhere. I don't want shampoo. I need shampoo which helps you my dandruff. I need shampoo which helps me for my hair fall. I need the shampoo which is hair strengthening. They show it in the ad, right? You can put the hair and pull the rickshaw. कितना स्ट्रेंथ है आपका बाल पे, इतना जरूरत है क्या वो मालूम नहीं, बट फिर भी बोल रहे हैं ना hair strengthening बोल के. See something very interesting, how the companies were spending quality time. And whether you talk about earlier days, if you talk about very good advertisement, mass advertising, and one product to everyone. You understood what it means? सबको बोले तो घर पे Horlicks है. I'm giving example. Earlier Maruti means only one car to entire India. Horlicks. But see how the same company transformed to today. Because we have a limited time. When you have a limited time, my choices are more. Every company has a more choice. There are hundreds of competitors to every product. So I don't have time to think everything. मुझे Horlicks नहीं चाहिए भाई, sorry. मेरा घर पे बच्चों है, उसके लिए जूनियर Horlicks चाहिए. नहीं, मेरा घर पे मेरा बेबी के लिए ना वुमन Horlicks चाहिए. नहीं, मेरा घर पे मेरा पप्पा है, उसके लिए डाइट Horlicks diet. For them there is no breakfast, no sugar, it has less sugar, more malt, more wheat. So for them diet Horlicks. Pregnant lady के लिए woman Horlicks. And today if you go to Horlicks, there are 5-6 different brands. I don't know which one to buy. Why it is happening it? Today I can't give just a product Horlicks. Please remember. This is happening in across all product, all segment, all industries, including all profession. And earlier days, one advertisement to everyone. Today, we want to target the youngsters. Today, everybody wanted to target the youngsters. Why? Business is there. And what is happening it today? Because of that, what's happening it? I'm coming to the point. Because of that, what is the impact? The conventional so-called the companies who couldn't able to cope up with this understanding, the trend, those companies are dying. The company could able to understand the customers. Based on the customer, they could able to change. Those companies survived. Maruti also sold only one car. But today, Maruti is still surviving. You know why? Maruti competes within Maruti. That's what I believe. Within that car, and today the company no more called as a small car. They don't call it, किधर भी जो हमारा सर्विस सेंटर है कितना सस्ता कोई नहीं दे सकते पेट्रोल माइलेज. They never talks about this. एक जमाने में बात किया वो टाइम में वो अच्छा था, आज का वो अच्छा नहीं है. इसके लिए क्या कर दिया? नेक्सा, नेक्स्ट जनरेशन व्हीकल. They talk about technology, speed, design. And today's youngsters, we don't talk about, yes, still we look for mileage, but still my aspirations were different. The company who couldn't able to change, those companies are failed. If you want to ask me why Ambassador failed, you ask yourself. India's largest selling car. Why Fiat failed? Ask yourself. And you see success story, those companies could able to change it over a period of time. It's not only happening with Indian companies, across the world. Nobody could thought today over using your mobile today. It's an inconvenient truth. Our first mobile is Nokia. We started using mobile, left hand side menu, right hand side is a setting. That's what Symbian taught us, 3310 model. Same model for all the mobiles. Only numbers were different. हमारा मोबाइल बोले तो नोकिया है. Only you are also Nokia, I am also Nokia. How differentiation? आपका 3310 मेरा 1100. मैं बड़ा आदमी है, चलो 6310. That's why people differentiated within Nokia. Nobody could thought out of 12 mobile which sold in India, 10 mobiles were Nokia. The way everybody today using high-end car, their first car is Maruti. Whoever गाड़ी में बैठा ना उसका पहला गाड़ी मारुति था. आज वो होंडा में जाएगा, पहला गाड़ी देखो उसका कौन सा है. आज कोई भी मोबाइल यूज करो, पहले मोबाइल, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द जनरेशन अर्लियर, not the current, but today's generation nobody will say my first car is Maruti. They say Renault Kwid. Why? Renault Kwid, when they launched it, what Maruti took 30 years, this guy did it in just 4 years. 98% components are made in India. That's why Renault Kwid, that's why today Maruti find there is a gap. Maruti moved it to mini SUV, compact SUV, MUV, and there is no small car sales happening more. That space, Renault took it over cleverly. See that there is a genuine effort behind. So how the companies has done, the company sometimes couldn't able to understand the trend in the market. And because of that, what happened? 2008, Nokia, in Forbes magazine, it came a cover story. One of the finest mobile manufacturers in the world. They put a plant also in Chennai, Sriperumbudur. In 2012, matter of 5 years, company became bankrupt. See that इधर से इधर वापस तीसरा स्टेज मर गया प्रोडक्ट. It is not only, do you think that Nokia doesn't know this technology? If anybody asks why Nokia failed, people say no, rest of the brand come with dual SIM. Rest of the mobile come with touchscreen mobile. Do you think Nokia doesn't know this? Do you think their R&D may not be predicted this trend? But if you see the Nokia CEO mentioned one statement, very interesting. It is available as usual, Google Baba. Check it out. His name is Stephen. Stephen said, why Nokia failed? He said only one sentence. Very interesting. I request you to all chartered accountants to follow this word because he said, we did not do anything wrong. हमारा कुछ गलती नहीं किया. Somehow we lost. I'll repeat. We did not do anything, गलती कुछ नहीं किया. But somehow we lost. I don't know why. Same thing happened with Steven Jason also. You know what was the company name? Kodak. These are all world-class companies, sir. Became bankrupt. And in fact, if we talk about the photos which was taken in Kodak, numbers goes in trillion. Do you think they don't know digital camera? Do you think they don't know the memory card based camera? This company doesn't want to change it because their entire business comes in developing role. They thought today the beauty, if we don't do, somebody will do. Remember that. Many companies thought, I am only controlling. But today business trends were changing. You know why I'm coming to the topic now? Now you'll come to know that. Today, whichever company which was started today, the changes of business models are changing. Nobody could thought there is a company in US called Blockbuster. In Blockbuster, when it was started, Netflix came into the market, and the owner of the CEO of Blockbuster, he said, we don't count Netflix as a competitor at all. They never consider as a competitor, because that time the valuation of Blockbuster 38 billion. See, I'm telling you, this is all a very interesting figure. Even today, India's biggest FMCG company, all four companies put together, their turnover not even 4-5 billion, or maybe 10 billion max to max. But companies are very old. India, we never always scale it up. Very difficult, because India is a different country in the world. We are not value for money. We are value for many. M-A-N-Y. That we'll discuss later. And what happened when Netflix came? Blockbuster never thought is going to be the competitor, but in reality, Netflix valuation gone into today 70 plus billion, maybe 100 billion now. And Blockbuster became bankrupt. The guy who said, I don't want to see is a competitor. But the competitor took Blockbuster is nothing in front of you. Today, Netflix across the world, nobody might be knowing you, there is a brand called Blockbuster. Then you will say, sir, what is the change in the businesses now? Check the example of Uber, Ola, Oyo Rooms. I still remember Tata Hotels, India's biggest brand, to come up with a small format called Ginger Hotels. I'm sure you might be having your client, you must be having your business. To identify the project to execution, the entire cycle takes, even if you are coming with 40 room project, it takes 2 to 3 years. To come up with 40 rooms, any hotel business. Probably Oyo Rooms does 40 rooms in just 2 days. End of the day, people are accepting it Oyo as the concept. Please, that's what I want to say. Whether they are successful or not, are they profitable or not, are they really creating valuation or not, that is not my topic today. Probably CA, you must be thinking on these numbers better. My discussion today is all about how businesses are transformed. What are the trends in business? How Apple differentiated when they came into this. When Apple came into the picture, why IBM exited from the computer business? The person who invented the computer, he sold this business to Lenovo. What could be the reason? Do you think IBM can survive with the competition? Have you ever thought in your life, those who are doing family run business might be knowing it, right? When you start the product or business or shop, people doesn't know how to exit. Most of the business struggles, they don't know how to exit. Person who invented computer exited from the laptop business, sir. Computer business. Today it is sold to Chinese company called Lenovo. What could be the reason? Why they are sold? Because they find in their business, there is no real value creation. There is no competence in the business. Today, if you want to survive in the business, you should have a competency. If you don't have a competence, you won't survive. Then you will ask the question, sir, what is competency is all about? You check it out what Ola has done that. Having few lakh car doesn't have their own car. But today Ola put up their EV plant in Bangalore, in Hosur, and manufacturing EV vehicle. And is going to sell it to entire Asia. Tesla, their core business started with PayPal, like a Paytm gateway. Then they started with City, Solar City. They moved to solar. From solar to Tesla. From Tesla today is going to space छोड़ दिया अभी ऊपर गया Earth छोड़ के space में गया because they find there is the next thing to go. See that this company never talk about competition in their profile. They think beyond that. In front of Oyo Rooms, I don't find anybody competitor except Airbnb. Because their business model is something believes on speed, scalability. And today you see all the businesses are driven with scale, driven with technology, driven with cloud. In fact, I thought today I will discuss something in align with Nandaji. But when he saw his presentation, completely he changed it. Because he already discussed those points. But if you see why we are moving towards that, because these are all the things are basic minute changes happening from the back. These are all going to be happening in the front. Everything believes on technology, cloud sourcing. And today what's happening is the role of digitization. What is the role of digitization? Very interesting. Yesterday I was talking with someone, they said, sir, I never thought of it. I became a director in one of the B school in Delhi and the message reached to 98,000 people. I said, wow. Because, see, that's where the message spreads. When I do physically, ek aadmi ka bolega, number of people, if I inform to 1, it is X. When I use another human being, become double X. That's what normal human thought process happens. अरे ये काम करने के लिए थोड़ा जल्दी करने का क्या है ना 2 जन एक्स्ट्रा डालो. When you use animals, it is become a 10x. That's why we use animals, right? Bow, bullock, cart and all. When you use machines, it is become 1000x. But when you use digital information age, the product goes into 1 lakh x. The beauty, because of the digital, what's happening? The leaders were yesterday, whoever so-called, we are the best pioneer businessman in earlier century. Today, those companies became bankrupt. Or I can say this way, whichever company today, it's a right word. Instead of saying old company bankrupt, I'll put it same language in a different. Today, whichever companies was doing phenomenally good, those companies were not there 15, 20 years before only. Whether you can call Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, Amazon. If you see those companies, these are all emerged late 90s. And that's what Schumpeter theory of innovation talks. There is an economist, Schumpeter. What he says today, very interesting. Because of age, size, reputation, nobody can guarantee. Anybody can guarantee, sir, we will be surviving another 10 years in my business. Probably you can say, but your company may not. Because today we don't know the future of any businesses. Nobody could thought electronic industry will reach place. Nobody could thought Sony can disrupted by the digital music. Because entire world, if you see, he has done a 400 years research. Just check it out, the Schumpeter theory of innovation. Then you will come to know. But today, if we talk about whichever company today it is running, in a shorter lifespan, the companies are listed into top Fortune 500. And those companies, if you see their product, absolutely started from the scratch. Maybe WhatsApp, Facebook, you talk about, Instagram, YouTube, all businesses. Their life business is very less, but the way they are grown, these companies conventionally take 100 years, 50 years to grow. These are all technology driven companies. By doing innovation, by doing creativity, it could be a product, it could be a process, it could be a production, it could be a service, it could be an organization of business. That innovation completely transforming the business model. And whichever company could able to do, they could able to transform the businesses, became industry leaders. Not necessarily I am a first mover. Even late entrant can able to replace the first mover in the market. If we talk about Reliance, the case which I mentioned, Madam also mentioned, Pinky Ma'am also. In this business, if we talk about Reliance, telecommunication is a late entrant. His brother is a first mover. But the guy who entered late, he could able to capture the market and cleverly kept the brand Jio. And people ask why the brand Jio. What is the core business of Reliance? Their core business of the Reliance is oil, petrochemicals. But he predicted that near future oil में धंधा नहीं है. तो क्या किया? Oil का mirror impact. Oil लिखे mirror impact देखो, Jio दिखेगा आपका. The mirror impact of oil is a Jio. That means the future is not oil, data. The future, and Reliance is a data. And don't think Uber is a mobility company. Sorry. Uber is a company on the business of analytics. McDonald's is the business in the property. Don't see say by selling a burger they make money. Sorry. Don't think Uber is making money by giving your, that customer movements from here and there. Their core business is on analytics. Fantastic, you will find something absolutely new way of thinking. Industry is changing. And because of that, what's happening, that's what we are discussing, right? What were we discussing about? Today, the conventional 4Ps, product, price, promotion, is dead. Today, don't give product. Then you will say, sir, then what I should do if I'm a company? Don't give product. If you give product, nobody buys. Then what you should do? You should try to give solution. Product, through product, you try to solution. Try to give some solution to the customer. And the earlier day, products are physical product. But today, when I say physical product in a car, it could be a tire, it could be a battery, it could be engine. That's what call is all about. Today, customer doesn't want only engine or a tire or, the body of that. No. Today, I need the car, smart car. What is smart car then? Today, my car has data storage. Today, does my car has control? Do my car has software into this? Do you think typically my car is embedded with operating system? Then you will ask the question, sir, how it will have impact? Then the next question, my car should talk with connectivity. Now I'm moving one step ahead. Core product to smart component to connectivity component. What is connectivity component? My car should have Bluetooth, Wi-Fi. So what is the benefit? My car should go through Google Map and tell me where is my parking. And my car should have auto parking facility. My vehicle, when I enter, my vehicle should talk to my air condition and switch on my air condition. When I enter my car, it should talk to my relative, whatever it is, because people need that. Earlier, vehicle is one-to-one, the product, but today we try to attempt one-to-many. For an example, one-to-one, one-to-many, many-to-many. Today, the market is moving towards multiple, creating a group, moving into volume. Then you will ask the question, sir, how it is? Can you give an example more than that? Today, if I am today, this is a buzzword in jargon, right? Calling a farmer, agriculture. And today, what's happening? If I'm a farmer, I don't want a tractor. But earlier, I purchased tractor. But today, what I want then? My tractor, does they have smart component? Then you'll ask the question, sir, what should I do with smart component in my tractor? As I told you, right, my product should have a smart component, smart to smart connected product. So what is the impact on this? Because if I buy a tractor, my purpose is farm equipments. But मैं क्या करने वाला हूँ? सिर्फ खेती में चलने वाला है क्या? नहीं, मुझे फिर क्या चाहिए? My vehicle should have a farm management system. What is farm management system? I should know what is the quality of my seed optimization. I should also know irrigation navigation system. Then my tractor should be able to predict weather forecast. If I'm a farmer, because my productivity end of the day improves, not using only tractor, I should know my quality of the soil. If I'm a farmer, if I'm buying a tractor manufacturer, if I give only tractor, my farmer doesn't buy it. Then I have to give completely component embedded with the product with multiple and try to give one multiple product to one customer. Hope you are on track. And today that's what's happening in Uber to Uber Eats. You can see how companies are diversifying their business portfolio into multiple domain. Right? And today if we talk about Tesla, if your Tesla get repaired, you don't need to call mechanic, you have to call software engineer. Please remember that. If you go to EV vehicle, is going to completely replace the conventional vehicle system. No engine, no combustion, no oil. In fact, you will find there is no, silencer. Then what is there in the vehicle? Only EV and battery. If your vehicle get repaired, software guy will come and repair your vehicle. That is the beauty. We are going to change it. You will find this all changes in few years. Tesla has already done that. If we talk about, I'm giving you today, it's another word today we talk about is every good things comes to an end. Today sports, it's become trend. There is a company called Bublot, badminton bat. I still remember earlier badminton bat means we don't spend 100, 200 rupees. But today the racket which is available, if we use the Bublot bat and play practice, you know what Bublot will do? Bublot will have a camera, it will have a memory card, it will have a storage. When you play, it records your body movement. And after the game, you can record that bat. From that bat, you can remember the memory chip and put it in your computer and exactly check where you went wrong. That bat talks about tennis racket, that handle allow you to know what is the speed of the ball is coming from opponent side. Based on the speed, how do you react to this? How the ball is getting spin, कैसा उल्टा होता है ball, कैसे ball spin होता है, and it also identify where the ball is coming, location. And I'm a guy who want to play badminton. Purana bat gaya. Now I have to buy Bublot bat so that I can know where exactly I'm going. And today that's what you can see. Whoever goes in the morning today walking, एक जमाने में मॉर्निंग बोलेगा ना चप्पल शू भी जरूरत नहीं, आराम से लोग वॉकिंग जाते थे. आज का वॉकिंग बोलेगा तो जाके देख ले सुबह, इधर एक मोबाइल, इधर फिटबिट, ईयर हेडफोन, and except walking everything happens. And today's customer, that is what the difference. Again, I'll come to the end from where I start. That is a ideal way of concluding the lecture. What the conclusion part? Today customer are changed. And we don't have time. Everything needs to be delivered. That's why retail today shifted to online. That's why big basket valuation gone high. Flipkart and Amazon gone high. And today every retailer, JioMart is became successful. More than 6.5 lakh order per day. Everything needs to be delivered at home. How we are going to buy? Through mobile. And today payment system, mobile gateway, 4,500 crores plus the transaction happened. Today's newspaper Hindustan Times. Last 3 years. And because of that, all fintech companies became flourishing. New concepts were emerging. RBI allows. If you want a loan, go for peer-to-peer lending. Today the concept is available. How do you buy loan? Through your mobile. Trade Credit, Monaxo, many companies were there. Less litigation, less documentation, loan within 1 hour. And how do they get money? Like thousands of investors, they pull the money and give it to one loan customer by giving 50 people together. Wow! That is what we talk about innovation. That is what we talk about creativity. That's why we talk about technology. And I think if you see all the businesses where trends were changing and we are moving into, trust me, scarcity to abundance. We are moving to that type of economy. Today we talk about, I have written many articles in newspaper, Mint and Business World. Gig economy. Because of this property price increase, work from home became jargon. And everybody is every company take advantage, try to reinvent themselves, and whichever company take it positive. Whether slowdown, meltdown, recession or COVID lockdown, it's an opportunity for a company to grow. Aviation affected. Thai Airlines converted into restaurant. They made it a business. At least they could able to pay salary to their employee. Check it out in reference, you will come to know. Right? So the greatest things, if we talk about a near future, turbulence is not a turbulence. It's yesterday's logic. I really thank ICI for giving me a wonderful opportunity. And it is always to interact with intellectuals like chartered accountants. And you will also get competition from technology, the way Dr. Watson replacing. We don't know. People are thinking about software, thought process. The product will come from only chartered accountant. That also I'm telling you. It won't competition never come from outside. 90% come from within that. They know the nitty-gritty of it. So I really thank Nandaji for a wonderful interaction, sir. And Saraj Jain and Pinky Mehta ma'am, Surinder Pal. Manjit Singh for a wonderful coordination, and I will invite any questions for discussion.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for wonderful presentation. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, any questions are invited.
Sir, there is a question. The COVID-19 crisis has created an imperative for companies to reconfigure their operations and an opportunity to transform them. Considering it, kindly suggest how to lock the benefits of a more agile operating model to increase the metabolic rate of business.
Fantastic. Which business? Because every business has a uniqueness. We can't able to replicate or copy. If you tell me the specific, then I may try to address. The reason is the aviation business will have a different business model. For example, you take academia. I'll give one raw example. Today, most of the business schools benefited because of COVID. Why? Most of the business schools spend their money on infrastructure, air condition, electricity. Last 1.5 years, zero. Their cost. And the beauty, I'll take it positive side of it. Today in my lecture, in our institute, my director calls faculty from US. And they're also giving free of cost lectures. Or maybe nominal cost. I don't need to pay travel. Today, Zoom is competing with aviation. Zoom replaced travel. So every business has uniqueness. And we'll have to identify the uniqueness and I have to create a strategy based on your industry. There is no one common thumb rule. There is no one fit size to everyone. No. Today we'll have to go magnitude. That's why I said, right? Today more and more product, more and more customization. I can't replicate what is happening in retail for, petrochemical into apparel also. There is a mismatch. If it's specific to industry, probably we may discuss further. But many companies took it opportunity. That's what I strongly believe. I don't know about finance more. You ask yourself. Before COVID lockdown, what was the BSE stock and what is the today's Sensex? 38,000 to 52,000. And you can see the number of FDI came into the picture. So we talk about the success side of it. There will be some flip side in certain industries. I'm not denying it. But I talk about more about success and positive sides. So there is a huge success in the market. For example, many companies took it as an opportunity. Reliance took over the brand Alok Industry and made it into PPE kit. Reliance never did in PPE kit ever in the history. But today they are the largest exporter. They learned the skill because of the COVID. During COVID, I can tell you my own example. What I have not done in 21 years experience in teaching, I published 4 books with the leading publishers on strategy. Because when you do work from home, your productivity improves. 4-hour traveling journey in Mumbai is saved. Today, most of the IT company, they spend most of the money in the catering, infrastructure, air condition. Because of work from home, every company could be able to transform the cost cutting in the infrastructure expenses. I'm sure you must be experienced in your own industry where you work. But nobody can say my performance is reduced. I don't think so. Yeah.
The next question.
Yeah.
The next question from Anup Kumar Drodia. The next question is, today's opportunity may take over by another opportunity tomorrow. What is the shelf life of new opportunities?
It depends upon the length of it. It depends upon the shelf life of the product. Certain product will have a longer shelf life. Every product, creativity, innovation has a life scale. See, that is the beauty. Wonderful question you asked. In fact, I told you also. Today we use more data. 50 years before also we consume more data. But today the medium is changed. You can see how Telegram, Telefax, fax, email and WhatsApp. Still we are using message communicating. Only the medium is changed. That's why computer typewriting machines became shorter lifestyle. And today mobile phone replaced everything. It can be replaced by voice technology. But every product has a shelf life. But when you talk about the creativity and how far it will take, what business, that we'll have to see. That's what today past trend shows. पहले भी बैंक था, आज भी बैंक है. बैंक चेंज नहीं हुआ, but the banking products are changed. The customer perception service is changed. The medium of exchange is changed. Nobody could thought ever in their life Paytm will become a bank, right? I don't want to name Paytm or anybody. End of the day, product disbursement payment gateway. Technology is replacing that. That's why I told you, right? Conventional banking is going to have a tremendous change in their businesses.
तो चेंजेस चाहिए, साथ साथ अगर जो चेंजेस करता रहेगा तो सरवाइव करेगा आज के टाइम.
Change is the remain one thing remain constant, sir. Change होते रहते हैं. वो प्रोसेस चेंज होगा. पहले भी चाय पीते, आज भी चाय पीते. पहले चाय गर्म पीते थे, आज ठंडा पीते थे. पहले भी काफी है, आज भी काफी है. पहले coffee comes in oven, but today coffee comes from fridge. It's called cold coffee. See, the trend only changes, right? And nobody could stop it because this is all the way innovation happens. People love to try something. पहले चाय गर्मा गर्म आता था, आज आइस टी आ गया. आइसक्रीम फ्रिज से नहीं आते हैं, ओवन से आते हैं ब्राउनी का नाम पे. और लोग का तैयार है, तैयार करने के लिए, चेक करने के लिए. दिस आर ऑल द कस्टमर चेंजिंग ट्रेंड्स.
कल सर एक वीडियो देख रहा था, उसने वो ना पकोड़े बना रहे हैं, आइसक्रीम के पकोड़े बना रहे थे.
कुछ भी बनाएगा सर, कस्टमर का लोग का तैयार है लेने के लिए.
राइट सर.
या
The next question is how to rethink talent strategy so that we have the people we need when the recovery start. Don't you think advance in AI will affect what it means to be human?
artificial intelligence is going to change everything, sir. There is no doubt about. New technologies emerging. India, as far as knowledge is concerned, tremendous. That's what we have more number of university, more number of students, more number of people. So there is a tremendous knowledge abundance. It is. India is going to become a knowledge hub. That's why India moved to BPO to KPO, right? Today BPO is dead. KPO is emerging. And now we are getting into data analytics more. So this is a huge success factor in the near future. It's a knowledge-driven economy.
Next question: what is the human life cost of new innovations?
I really don't know what is the cost to that, because everything can be measured by cost, right? We talk about value. So innovation, and if we talk about cost of the human life, I really don't know how to say this. Maybe I'm not matured enough to discuss this point. We talk about the cost of value, yes.
The next question: software engineer in EV, will it be a mechanical engineering plus software course, and also insurance coverage will be a separate method usage of EV for EVs? Question.
So this is not a question, he's giving answer. So there's no need to answer.
Okay. Next question: what sort of business model oil and gas sector should embrace in light of imminent climate crisis? Ask this because
That oil and business is going to have a tremendous changes. The way steel industry faced it in late 90s, entire world, if you see, it's a classic question. I really appreciate the gentleman who asked this question. The prediction about the industry trends. The entire world predicted that steel is going to be the next thing which will replace, which will going to dominate the industries. And many steel company increase the capacity to 10 folds. And nobody could thought plastic will replace the steel. That's why if you see Mittal has become a billionaire. There is a market for 20%. Don't expect to become 100% growth. The 20% market remains. Maybe it will go to 30%. If EV became more and more, the oil is going to become definitely going to be the worst trend. But oil can't be replaced by any other product. There is a market for oil. Otherwise, why Reliance will get into data business? Till they should increase the oil business, right?
So next question: what investments are the most necessary to create the technology environment that will allow company to thrive in next normal?
What is the question? I couldn't understand.
What investments are the most necessary to create the technology environment that will allow company to thrive in next normal?
This is a fantastic question. I wish to learn from chartered accountant this question because they know better than me on the return on investment side. Because pharma is a evergreen. That's what people believe. Pharma, consumer services, today customer product, even some extent retailers are going well. And those are all the industries bound to do better. Those are the sector where people believe that, technology, knowledge sharing, IT driven, these are all going to be the future hub. And November में मुझे idea, I don't invest in capital markets, so I don't have idea. मैं म्यूचुअल फंड सही का कस्टमर है. When you don't have a source, I'll outsource it. So when somebody does good work, I'm happy with less return.
The next question: do you think cryptocurrency will make any big impact?
Already created impact, no? You might be. That's why today you are asking the question. If it is failed, you may not be asking it. If it is a failure, people doesn't ask, right? Today you have curiosity. That's why success. That's why people are asking. I couldn't expect that. Many questions are coming. How many people are attending? Any idea?
Approx 1500, sir.
Oh, wow. Very good number. Amazing. Amazing. So I'm available on LinkedIn. Go to Dr. Srini R. Iyengar. You will get it. Srini R. Iyengar. So whatever questions you have, I wish to address it maybe later that time. And because the time, what time we are going to complete it, Manjit Singh? Manjit ji?
हाँ जी सर.
What time we are going to complete?
सर बस टाइम कंप्लीट यार 5 मिनट्स है हमारे पास क्वेश्चन के, अगर कर सकते हैं तो कर सकते हैं.
जी.
एक क्वेश्चन हो रहा है सर, व्हाट शुड सीए डू टू स्टे अपडेटेड विद दिस न्यू बिजनेस ट्रेंड्स एंड स्टे रेलेवेंट?
Okay, that is true. In fact, CAs, that's what I said, right? There will be many automated product comes. Filing return became easier. Most of the CAs try to do filing the return, but you can see some alternatives. Even this, see, I'll tell you very interesting. In fact, I gave you the hint also. Why IBM exited from the computer business. The reason, why they exited, when they created a course, billions of amount to create a product, but the purpose of the product, when they get problem, the solution come from the local 10th or 12th standard guy, so-called hardware engineer in India, who could able to solve the computer problem issues less than 300 rupees. Hope you got the answer what I'm hitting to this. When you are creating a product for billion, when the problem comes, only IBM should repair it. But the problem in India, so-called hardware engineer less than 300 rupees will come to your home. He can open the computer in a multiple component. He can assemble it. He can, load it. He can delete anything he can do with the help of screwdriver. The company doesn't have any competency. If anybody can able to replicate or copy, you lose your individuality. I'll tell you why I'm giving the reason. If tomorrow government makes income tax file return so simple and transparent, if anybody can do individually, then what chartered accountant will do? I talk about individual return, not companies and all. So that's what I'm saying. See, whenever you do some work, people should not be able to copy, should not be able to replicate. You should have some uniqueness. The time, if anybody can able to do, tomorrow one more young chap, he will create a one website portal and create it like a Zerodha model in online filing return, user friendly. He will take entire business. How Zerodha took the business, understand, you will come to know. Everybody makes money by commission charges. He made it zero transparent. 2 guys from Bangalore. And today you can see how the business has grown. Somebody asked, sir, in November, which then I should do? Go to Zerodha. There is a, prediction based on the past data. They have the statistics. They have the technology. They understand the trending through software.
The next question: future of virtual education, university, especially foreign education.
100%. 100%. Because the cost of investment is too less and the return on investment more than 12x in online. And business became boundaryless. If Harvard starts offering the MBA program Or if CFA, I'll give another example. If CFA offers in one of the premium course, why it is costly? Because it is offering in a physical expensive course. If they do with hybrid model low price, instead of doing CFA, I don't know what is the fees for CFA. What is the fees?
Fees,
What is the normal fees for CFA?
think
I don't know.
level 1 50,000 around. Level 1, level 2, level 3
Is there any cost on CIMA and all, CISA and all? Certified Information System Auditing course and all? I'm just giving example, I don't know. CISA auditing, what are the course fees? And many people doesn't do because it is expensive. Because it is traveling cost. If they made it online, instead of, I'm giving hypothetical, instead of 50,000 rupees, if they make 10,000, instead of 100 admission, today 1,500 people are attending my class. Normally the audience level is 50 to 60 if it is a physical. 50 जन का बुलाना, चाय काफी देना, प्रोटोकॉल करना, ये बड़ा हेडेक है. प्रोग्राम छोड़ के सब करते था हमारा. अभी देखो आज का मैडम का लेक्चर हुआ, आदित्य बिरला का, मेरा लेक्चर बॉम्बे से हो रहा है. Put hypothetically, if it is a physical, what will happen? Sarasji will travel all the way from Sonipet to Delhi by paying 3 toll nakas and fuel expenses. Then he will come with it, blah blah, where he can accommodate 3 more guys to come and transfer the money to them. And for your institute, Manjit Singh will spend most of the day to arranging bouquet and flavor and mementos. These are all liability for any program. उधर ही मिस्टेक होते हैं. अरे स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक बराबर नहीं है, नाम बराबर. एंड चाय सबको है तो कुछ चाय तो देने पड़ेगा, पानी तो देने पड़ेगा. आज का पानी दे तो मिनरल वाटर देने पड़ेगा. खर्चा उसमें ही जाते हैं. अब इसमें कर लो, क्या खर्चा है आपका? There is no cost only. I can say zero. I can't say zero, at least I can say 5%, but still effective lectures. Business became boundaryless. And you can record the lectures, become material of you. Whenever you get bored, you can repeat the lectures. You are creating knowledge source. The way Netflix creating a content, you are also creating content. So online is going to be the future. Hybrid is going to be the future. You can't be complete online. You can't be complete physical. If you make it online, course become effective. People loves it. They also attends it. You have offering PG program. Offer through online. People ready to attend. In fact, you can offer less fees. Instead of 100, you make 500 admission. There is no cost to that, right? TA people know better pricing than marketing guys.
बेनिफिट्स के साथ साथ नुकसान भी हैं इन चीजों में.
The नुकसान किधर नहीं है सर. But when you comparatively, the नुकसान are less.
सर एक्चुअली जैसे अब जैसे एक स्मॉल किड है तो अब वो एक्टिविटी करेगा तभी बच्चा सीखेगा. अब वहां
सर
पे
ये सब ये बाधा में बात नहीं करेंगे सर. Because I find when I see White Hat Junior, I find very interesting. 600 to 800 people they are asking to teach coding. And people like this, we are asking to play India 11, Game 11. मैं बुलेट खरीदेंगे गेम खेल के. आज बड़ा लोग गेम खेलते हैं, बच्चों लोग कोडिंग सिखाते हैं. राइट और रॉन्ग? बड़ा लोग ड्रीम 11 खेलते हैं आज का, बच्चों लोग कोडिंग करते हैं. It should be other way, no? But see the trend changing. That's why I took the topic today, emerging business trends. Evergreen topic. Yeah, any other questions? I think we come to the conclusion part.
सर लिंक्डइन प्रोफाइल एक बार फिर दोबारा बता दीजिए. पूछ रहे क्वेश्चन वगैरह.
You can, I don't know how to share it in your, here there is a typing sharing. If you go to Google, type Dr. Srinivasan or Iyengar, Dr. Srini or Srinivasan, you will get it. There are 11,000 people in my LinkedIn.
तो थैंक यू सर. थैंक यू फॉर वंडरफुल प्रेजेंटेशन सर.
I thank,
काफी अच्छा लगा सर. प्रैक्टिकली आपने काफी कुछ हमें बताया.
सर हमारा वही होता है सर. After writing dozen of books, that's what happens.
जो आपने रिसर्च की है इतने सालों की, वो हमें आज काफी कुछ हमें बताने की कोशिश की है. वो काफी अच्छा लगा हमें आज. काफी हम
It's a learning, sir. Actually, it is a collaborative learning. In fact, this is what when you interact with people, we also learn. Today you must be practicing it. When I take last time lecture, the guy come attended from airport. So we try to learn from airport retail. Many people might be working 1500 people representing across India with the top-notch companies. When you write alliances, joint venture, merger, this way people integrate with that. We also learn.
हाँ जी सर बिल्कुल.
See, I told you, right, the purpose of McDonald's, not selling a burger. They are in the business of property. Today, if I come to the lecture of CA, trust me, not for money. The network, business. And we also learn. Am I right, no, Saraj Jain ji? Others,
Perfect, sir. Perfect एकदम.
yeah.
Okay sir, thank you sir.
Rajesh
So
ji, thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay sir. So now I would like to invite CA Rajesh Arora, Vice Chairman of Sonipat branch of NIRC of ICI for vote of thanks.
Thank you, Manjeet ji. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. I see Rajesh Arora, Vice Chairman of Sonipat branch. First of all, I would like to thank CC member and Chairman Committee on the Management Accounting CA CGS Nanda ji for giving opportunity to Sonipat branch to host today's session, and it is a matter of honor for us. I especially thank to Dr. Srini R. Srinivasan ji, today's guest speaker, for sharing his valuable knowledge on today's topics, management, accounting, insight, emerging business trends. Thank you so much, sir. Really, it was a very wonderful session. And thank you, Manjeet ji. Thank you, CA Nand Kishore ji, Vice Chairman Committee on the Management Accounting. And thank you, Pinky Mehta ji, Pinky Mehta ji. And thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, CA Saraj Jain ji, Chairman of Sonipat branch. Also, thanks to the Managing Committee of the Sonipat branch. I highly oblige and thanks to the member of Sonipat branch and member of all India for joining us and the participation for the two-day session. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you once again, Dr. Srinivasan ji. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Manjeet ji.
Thank you.
Thank you, Arora ji. Okay, namaskar.
Thank you, sir.
Manjit Singh, you just text me a message on your WhatsApp. I'll share that LinkedIn.
So sir, sorry.
Thank you, Manjeet ji. Thank you, sir.
You just-
Manjeet ji, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
मंजीत
sir.
सिंह जी मुझे SMS कर देना, WhatsApp कर देना, मैं आपका रिवर्ट करता हूँ.
ठीक है सर, मैं आपको नंबर लेके मैं आपका करता हूँ.
Thank you. Good night.
Okay
Thank
sir.
you. Good night, sir. Good night. Good
Thank
night.
you so much, sir.
Good night.